Okay, it's super hot today, and all of the sun is hitting my son. You can't see him. He's under the, what is that called in English? The lavadero. So I think I'm going to build his cage upstairs and have him there for a little while so he can cool off a little bit because poor baby. Siento agua. Ah, no te gusta que te grabe. ¿Quién ladra? I was gonna do my makeup speaking, but there's a bunch of noise downstairs, so maybe not all the time. I decided to do my makeup because I had the deepest, most satisfying sleep last night because my body betrayed me, or maybe that was the point, and gave me cramps, a headache, and nausea all at the same time last night. So I literally passed out early last night, but I had the deepest, fattest sleep of my life. So maybe thank you, body, for doing that. I literally don't listen to my body unless it's literally collapsing and I feel like I'm dying. That is the only way. My body was like, this bitch is not gonna rest until we literally scare her ass. So that's what it did. We hit here. So I'm feeling refreshed and good. Also, my hair is at that stage where it just like, no matter what I do to it, it looks disgusting, it looks off, it looks wrong. That's okay. That's what I get for going crazy and being like, let me shave my head. Let me just become bald for a second there. Honestly, maybe I could get away with not using foundation, but I think I'll use a little bit. Some, what is it? Moisturizer. I can't pronounce English words lately. With my foundation. Because why not? Also, this makes it slightly lighter because it's not like the perfect match, so diluting it kind of helps match better. What I hate is that if I do match the foundation, like if it's the actual color of my face, it looks super pale. And I'm like, does it look like I'm fucking whitewashing my skin? Because I feel like it sometimes does. I look weird. Why is my face so fucking pale compared to the rest of my body? But then if I use like a darker color, sometimes I look more insane, so there is no winning here. Now some powder. I'm not the greatest at doing makeup because I never like really learned. It was just like, let me cover up my acne and play around sometimes with eyeshadow. The only thing that I do know and love how to do with lipstick. I cannot go out without some bright ass lipstick or lip gloss, or I'll literally die. Before it was eyeliner, now not so much. I hate that one of my eyebrows is like square and the other one's like really curved. So it just constantly looks like I'm in. Even if I don't, like even if I raise both of them, it looks like I'm doing this. I want to put blue at the bottom of my eye. Yeah, I think that looks good. I might make it less bright by going in with this like navy blue color, which matches my shirt more. Oh, I think that actually looks good compared to this. Yeah, that looks much better. I hate that my eyes are uneven. Eye makeup is so much harder because of it. Okay, I don't want to do full on eyeliner, but I do want to add, it's not even black, it's more like a really dark gray on top of this. like in the corner where it connects to the eye, just a bit. I said just where it connects, and then there's me extending it all the way out. Oh, looks good though. There we go. Okay, because this eye droops down, I always actually have to curl it as much as possible. And then when I go into the other eye, try almost not to curl it, like at all. This eye, not as much as when I was younger, but it does droop down, and some days more than others. Like there are times where this is like really down and I can't actually see really well from my peripheral vision, like it's that bad. So I have to curl my lashes as much as physically possible so that I can see better. Like literally it affects my vision. Also, my lashes are literally differ. Like okay, here there's more and they're thicker, but they're shorter. And then here there's less of them. They're not as thick, but they're long as hell. So even if I curl them just a little bit, it literally covers me my entire eye. So I have to keep the curling here to a minimum and here to a maximum. Just a little bit, the tips. And there, that's literally it. That's all I do. It was literally the lips. I don't go like all the way in and then like curl it. Do you see that? I didn't even curl them that much, but the mascara looks weird because like look how much more spread out they were compared to these, because there's less of them. Like you can even tell the difference with the lower lashes. Like you see this, there's more, they're evenly spread, they're kind of short. These are long motherfuckers, but look how little there are. My face is everything but symmetrical. And then I was also born with a crooked nose. It's not as crooked right now. Like I think unless you're looking really hard for it, you can't tell, but when I was younger. And then my sister hit me in the face, and I hate to admit it, but it did kind of fix it a bit. Had to get punched in the nose for it not to look as crooked. I'm honestly kind of embarrassed showing how I do my makeup because I'm not the greatest at it. I either do really simple or full face clown makeup. And when I mean clown, I mean clown makeup. Honestly, especially because I have an obsession with blush. Like if it doesn't look like I'm feverish, I am sick. I am literally pink. I feel like maybe it's not enough blush. I try to control myself, but sometimes it doesn't work. And then like this is light eyeliner for me. But there are times where I do like really long, really thick eyeliner. Also really long eyeliner at the bottom. Like there was one time where like the literal line went almost down here. Like it was bad. But it looked cool to me, so really was it that bad? Maybe not. Did people make fun of me? Yeah. I don't know what it is with me. I think it was because when I was in high school theater, we had a unit where it was stage makeup. And if you know anything about stage makeup, is that those bright ass white lights wash out your face. They flatten it. Like it's so bad. So the makeup that you have to wear, the contour that you have to do, it has to be exaggerated. So little me was in there not knowing how to do makeup. And the first time I ever seriously had to take makeup seriously and learn how to do it and put it in the correct places was as stage makeup. So a while after that, anytime I did my makeup, it looked super exaggerated because I was unconsciously doing it as if I were to go on stage with the bright ass lights. And the crazy part is that it took me a while to get there. Like my theater teacher would tell me I was doing the makeup wrong, that I was doing it way too light. And I don't do my makeup as dramatic as I did back then, but it still influences kind of how I do it. I think the only thing that didn't stick is I still don't know how to do contour, and I'm too scared because I'm like, okay, if I do my blush, my eyeliner, like everything else super exaggerated, I can pass it off as like artistic, as creative, of like, no, that was the look, that was what I was meant to do. And half the time it is what I meant to do. The other half I'm pretending like that's what I meant to do. But if I fuck up contour, then I have no excuse. Then what the fuck am I doing? Now I do look insane. So even if my face looks really flat and probably rounder, more square than it could have looked like, I think that's better than attempting to do contour and fucking it up. I might do it occasionally when I have nowhere to go, or when it's like, oh, let's do makeup for fun, or like let's do makeup and no one is gonna see me, or I'm not taking pictures, I'm not recording anything, then I'll do contour. But I'm like not even super strategic in the way that I apply blush. I'm just like, this goes everywhere. Blush, blush, blush. I need to look at this mirror because the camera is not picking up all of the pigment, and if I rely on the camera, I'll actually look insane. Okay, I'm already looking insane. In the mirror, it looks way different than on camera. It looks like I'm sick. You know what? That's what I was going for. You know? That's a style people do sometimes. Yeah, that was my intention. Totally. That's what I wanted. On camera, it doesn't look that bad. What I'm getting here. Highlighter. I should probably look how to do makeup on my face shape, but what's the fun in that? We gotta experiment. We gotta look stupid and dumb, dramatic. Sometimes that's the goal. Whoop, whoop. Also, it makes my hair not look as terrible. Put on earrings. Which earrings should I wear? I don't want to wear my Cancer earrings here. I rarely ever use these, and I got these as a gift. No. Time to ruin everything. Also, half the time I'm doing my makeup blind because I am like 1 grade away in my prescription from having to have the like really thick lenses. I went to go get my prescription again, and they're like, oh, it's been a year and your prescription hasn't changed. Like, it's the exact same thing. You know how you can add like, oh, the blue light thing on your lenses, oh, you can put like color on them so that the sun doesn't hurt as much, oh, you can put this, you can put that on the lenses, and that shit actually works, you guys. Like, I know it's more expensive, get that shit, add it. My prescription did not change, and I've actually been using and straining my eyes more than normal, and my prescription didn't change. But she was like, you are 1 grade away from needing the thick lenses, and I was like, shit, damn, okay. So when I'm doing my makeup, I'm blind. I can't really tell. Like, I can tell what I'm doing, but not really. And every single time I put on my glasses and I'm like, that's not what I saw. And sometimes it's better and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look as bad as I thought because I'm blind. And sometimes I'm like, oh my god, it looks so great, ha 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 ha. But I'm seeing it from like a blurry perspective. I put my glasses on and then it's like, clown. That's why I also, a lot of the things end up looking like a clown, because I literally can't see what I'm like putting on my face. I'm like, I think that's enough. Or like, oh, that's not enough contour. I can't really see it, bitch, because you're blind. You're blind. That's why you can't see it. So let's see if it's ruined or not. I don't look that bad. I'm actually shocked. I did a good job today. Okay, now I can go about my day. I went to go look at myself in the long mirror, and I've come to realize that because I'm growing out my hair and added with the makeup, guys, I look like a grandma. Like, I look like a literal grandma. kind of. I'm not gonna do it. I swear. I promise. I'm not gonna, but I'm kind of tempted because I kind of looked better with no hair instead of with short hair. And like, fine, you could say I get to literally get a haircut. I really don't want to. I just want to let it grow by itself, go through the process, because there are days where it's like, oh, looks good, it looks fine. And there are a few days or a week where it looks horrible because it's growing out, but then it grows out a little more and then it looks completely fine. So I'm holding out because I am aware that this is temporary. I think it's also worse because of the makeup that I'm wearing and like the fucking gold. Okay, so yesterday I spent the entire day editing a video and then I uploaded it, and I was going to draw a thumbnail for it and then publish the video, or like schedule it for it to be published. But that's when I got my massive freaking headache and just like immediately went to bed, just like passed out. So I'm going to be making the thumbnail today. Vámonos para abajo, niño. Vámonos al baño. Potty, come on. Let's go. The door's open. Come on. O te cargo. No. Es no más para que hagas el baño. Ahorita te subo.